right, welcome everybody to Changing of the Hip Hop Guard podcast. I'm your host, the journalist Sincere. That's my partner, Uncle E. And tonight we have this pleasure of speaking with G Millz and Raw Leaf. They combined to bring you Mask Covered Faces. Thank you guys so much for joining us this evening.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for
having us, man.
No doubt. We want to talk about that new project, but before we do that, let's get to know you guys a little bit better. If we can go back in time a little bit and just bring us up to speed. But where were you guys born and raised?
Baltimore, Maryland.
Baltimore, Maryland. Yep.
Okay, both from the same area?
No.
Okay.
Different parts.
Different parts, but we kind of met on mutual ground, basically. We went to high school together. Word.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, no doubt, no doubt. So take us back to teenage years before meeting each other. So we'll start with you, Raw Leaf. Teenage years, Baltimore.
Yep. I grew up on the northeast side of Baltimore. Loved music all my life. My first words were speakers. That's so crazy, right? Like,
right.
My pops told me that, like, and I remember it as well. Just coming up on the northeast side of Baltimore, just being inspired by just hanging out with the fellas, whatever. I had a pretty good upbringing, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, I mean, the music has always been in my corner. What else y'all want to know?
Yeah, what was it like? You know, as far as when you were younger, growing up, like you said, speakers was the first words. But what type of music, you know, kind of influenced you growing up?
All right, my first vinyl ever. My sister bought me. My first vinyl was Eric B. and Rakim, and George Michael. First solo album, I believe. The one that had the father figure joint on there. So definitely had a lot of music playing in my house coming up. Jimi Hendrix, whole bunch of different stuff. Curtis Mayfield, very key. What else? Donna Summers, like my mother loved that. Like coming up with different. It's a whole bunch of different blends. Like my mother, she really listened to like this alternative radio station in Baltimore called I can't even think of it right now, but
remember that
a whole bunch of different music, like Alanis Morissette, stuff like that. You know, they play Sting and shit like that. So I mean, but just like I incorporate all that stuff into like what I do now, really. So,
Can you give us more or less a time frame? Like what are we talking about? What years, more or less?
I would say from the 90s up until like 2003.
Okay.
Facts.
Yeah.
Now, before we continue though, can you do me a favor? Me personally, I'm in New York, right? I never been to Baltimore before. Now, I want to try and paint or I would like you guys to try and paint a picture for someone like myself that hasn't been there. I've read Be More Careful. I've seen you know,
The Wire.
Of course, The Wire. Now, I'm not saying. I mean, obviously, we know that not everything is like that, but just to put in perspective, like you know, you just said like you had a pretty good upbringing. What is the vibe? What exactly is it like when you guys would have to go out, go to school? What were you dealing with? You know, how exactly is it out there?
Man, you gotta be on your P's and Q's, man. No matter where you at,
and mind your business. Yeah, just mind your business. As long as you stay out the way, man, you good. It's just like anywhere else, man. If you getting into shit, then you gonna expect shit. But it's rough here, for real. But if you mind your business, man, you good. Like you always gonna run into little troubles here and there, but if you mind your business, you good.
It's like I said this in the old rhyme back in the day. Like you gotta watch your back, even if nobody's behind you.
Exactly.
Like, that's the type of shit you gotta be on when you out here.
Yeah, you always gotta be alert. and watch your surroundings like a motherfucker. I thought New York was crazy. Like when I'm New York, I'd be like, sometimes be like, damn, there's too many people out here, bro. But it's the same way back home. It's like a little tad bit slower, but it's the same. So, but back home is like, because the city's so small, it's like everybody know everybody. So you can run into an enemy down the street or something like that. It's crazy, bro. Yeah.
G Millz, take us back. Teenage years, hobbies and interests.
Now, when we say teenage, how far back?
As far as
just coming.
I start from. I can say me. I was born on the west side of Baltimore, but I done lived all over the city. I spent a lot of my, like I'm gonna say, adolescent years from like maybe 10 on up to like 13 on the south side. And then I just kept migrating. I lived where Leaf lived at too, on the northeast side. So me and Leaf, we kind of met like in a town called Parkville. It's like the outskirts of the city. So we went to high school. So we just linked up from there. Like on the music tip, Leaf was making beats. He used to make tapes. He'd be like, yo, I got these beats, bro. So me, I was always trying to get better with writing. So he would give me tapes. And I just kept developing, getting my skills better. You know what I mean? Just later on down the line, everything just formed. MCF, I'm just giving you a short version. Of course, there's shit before that, but I'm just giving you where me and Leaf started. Like basically high school, just hanging with each other every day, drinking, smoking. We used to be in the alley. I'm talking about rain, hail, sleet, and snow. It's about 20 brothers. We in a cypher. Like just teenage shit, man. That was the fun years, bro. Like just harnessing our craft, man, and building together just to still be here doing it is a blessing, bro. Like we just started from the grain with each other and still rocking out. Facts.
And it was like a daggone like everybody in that alley did music. And they still doing it.
Beats, and still doing it. Beats, rhyming, everything, videos. Yeah, it's a lot of talent at B-More too, man. Like,
a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, we be getting overlooked, bro. A lot. There's a lot of good talent in the city.
Definitely.
Yep.
So before we're gonna ask you why do you think you get overlooked, but before I ask you that, Leaf. So did you start off in production? Like, was that your first?
No, I didn't. I actually started writing first when I was like 12.
Word, me too.
Like that. And then I kept writing, and then one of my homeboys, John, he had keyboards, so he had the Yamaha DJX and stuff like that. He had all the type of I forgot the other one. I forgot the model number for it, but it was a Yamaha.
Okay.
And,
Casio joint.
Yeah, and he kind of inspired me to get a DJ. I had a DJX too, but. Yeah, I mean, I didn't like it as much as the first one, but yeah, it was. I started off my production doing that. Matter of fact, before I even started doing that, I used to mix the CDs up with certain like real songs. I would take a piece of the I had like this Mortal Kombat CD, audio CD. I mixed it with a Grave Diggers. What was that joint? The Night the Earth Cried. I kept running that. I kept looping it back, and then I played the Mortal Kombat on top of it.
Oh shit!
That shit was it was like my own shit for real. I mean, it wasn't
dope,
my
bro.
shit, but
that sounds crazy.
Yeah, that's ill right there. Thanks, bro. Word.
Yeah. Now, just to, why do you guys think that you get overlooked?
Because everybody think that we don't have our own style.
Right.
I mean, but it's a melting pot. I know it's a melting pot, but a lot of people like when we rhyme, everybody like, yeah, y'all sound like y'all from up north. I'm like, not really. I mean, yeah, we do got a couple of little accents like that. You know what I mean, we listen to Wu-Tang and a whole bunch of different New York artists, but we still throw out Baltimore slang in there too.
Yeah, every now and then, right. I think it's because the beats and shit we pick too. Yeah, because Baltimore is like a melting pot. I think we get overlooked sometimes because, like in the city, it'd be a lot of politics with certain artists, and then like the artists that they push the shit kind of lean more towards like Southern music. So people that's like us, like that's just doing, we could do that type of style too, because we did it in the past. I ain't knocking that. I'm just saying, like, it's kind of like when you trying to do what we doing, is like people kind of stray away from it and look at you sideways, like why y'all doing that? Why you ain't doing this? So it's like, it's kind of like that type of thing, like trendy rap. So we just stay over here and do what we know best, but we can get in that bag too. We versatile, so but we just stick to what we know. So it ain't nothing. We like to blend the styles for real. Yep. So we in the middle basically. Yep.
The Middle East takeover. That's where that shit came from.
Came from. Facts.
Yeah.
Yep. Hell yeah.
If my memory serves me correct, has there ever been MC out of Baltimore that made it?
Nah, I don't think so.
I was trying to think of.
I mean, who you think though? Like, I'm talking about like that really.
Just on a national level. On a national level, I just
ain't nobody.
Okay.
I would think the closest is probably YBS Scola. That's probably the most. He's the most successful Baltimore artist that I know of.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the same like producers like? Can you think of any more?
Yeah. We got DK the Punisher.
Oh yeah, I think I follow him. Yeah, he be fucking with the keys a lot. Yeah, he dope. Yeah. There's a couple dope people like in here. You got Jamil.
And I don't know him personally. My man grew up with him. So
Jamil's from B-More too? We had him.
No, Jamil not from B-More, but
I thought Staten Island.
Yeah, he's from New York.
Yeah, he's from Staten Island.
He rap Maryland.
I know him for years.
Yeah.
We used to work together for real.
Who else? We got J Royale and them, Ill Conscious, all of them. They fire. They dope. So there's a lot of artists that's really putting on for the city for real.
So yeah, like I said, still coming. They still coming up. So it's like,
yep. And I feel like they kind of like really opening the doors up for us too. Like for that sound to kind of come out the city more.
Right. Now, what do you guys find yourselves trying to do? I don't know if you want to say different, to try to break out of that and let everybody know, like, yo, we here, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you guys? Any marketing type of things, or moving around? What is it that you guys are trying to do to break that?
Trying to get out more. And also link up with. I mean, sometimes you gotta pay for that promotion.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's something that we haven't done. This is like the first time.
The first time we're doing it. Yeah,
we started paying for promotion.
That's how we get it.
Yeah, that's how we get in this CD that we got in this album. Out by promoting it, like just having other avenues promote for us and promote ourselves as well.
Right.
I feel like trying to venture out and link up with like the network with different people in different states too, instead of just staying like confined here. Yeah, try to just network a little more, and also like the content too, because like we got them type of beats, but our content is kind of different. Yeah, just certain shit like that. Yep.
Okay.
Facts.
You guys linked together for 2016's Villain. Was that your first project together?
That's Leaf solo joint.
Yeah, and the only thing is, I would have had Millz all over that one, but he's only on one track. I kind of messed up when I uploaded the album, so that's why I say that we did it together. But
I see.
But yeah, he was on one track. But I was trying. That was a project to get my inspiration back in order, because I quit for like 3 years before that.
Yeah, bro took a
hiatus. I wasn't doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was all like, I'm not doing this no more. And then I was all like, I had something to prove. So I was like, I'm going to just drop this.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Fact, bro.
Yep.
Can you talk a little bit about your projects prior to this new album, like solo-wise, group-wise? What were some of your earlier projects early on?
Even before Villain?
Yes.
We got this mixtapes. We got a couple mixtapes. One is called USA Tonight. And that's when we went by Money Comes
Money
First.
Comes First, right. What's
the
other
second
joint?
one was World Series of Rap.
Right.
They're both on Dat Piff right now, but I don't know. I tried to go on there recently, y'all.
It shut down, they said.
Yeah,
it shut down.
Yeah, what is going on with that? I saw something briefly.
They saying it shut down for good now.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
word,
yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I tried to go back on there and look for it. And, yeah, I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't really see it.
You still got the actual, the physicals, though,
yeah,
right?
I still got the physical copies, though.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a lot of music there. That's a lot of music that's on Dat Piff, man.
It's a lot, bro. Damn.
Yeah, it is.
Did they say why? Did you know why? Or
I don't know.
I was going to like streaming. I think it's going to streaming.
Like on the streaming,
okay.
Well, hopefully, I hope they keep the same archives.
Yeah, right.
That'd be dope.
Right.
Yeah.
So, Millz, did you what did you have prior?
Shit, I had I did a little EP fully produced by Leaf. It's called 1300. That's like I took a little kind of break too, because I was like, I had my first daughter, so I was like kind of in daddy mode. So I was like I felt like I gotta do something just to stay busy. And then I did a mixtape too. I never put it out, like really put it out, but I got some shit in the archives too. Like before we did this previous shit. So we got a whole bunch of fucking music, man.
Whole bunch of music, bro.
Yeah. Yep.
When artists were coming through, say national artists, were you like opening shows for them, passing out your CDs? Any feedback you got from nationally known artists when they came through Baltimore?
Nah. We ain't never did none of that shit. That's the crazy part. Word. Yep, we ain't never did none of that, bro.
But show-wise, were you guys making your rounds, doing shows throughout the city, outside the city early on?
Yeah,
still.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, we definitely was like early 07, 08, and all that. We was 10.
07, like from 07 to 09. Yeah, we was performing.
Like fucking crazy,
at
bro.
The Black Hole. That's in Dundalk.
5 seasons. That's
5
legendary.
Seasons.
Yep.
Yeah.
What else we did? We did a couple. What's that comedy spot that was? What was that? The name of that joint? The comedy.
That was with how. What was his name?
With you, they used to do the commercials and shit.
Howard G.
Howard G.
We used to do those Baltimore comedy. We was the first artist that they let do that. Mm-hmm. We was every night that they had a comedy night. We was closing that joint down.
Leave you in the back. And then what else? We had what was that show we recently? It wasn't recent when we did with Troy. That was like what, maybe 2017. We did like 2 shows around that time. What was that like?
Artscape. Yeah, it was
Artscape.
Yeah.
We did Artscape, and then my cousin, he was doing like promotion and shit. And we did a like a little showcase he was giving. So we did shows and all that, but it's like as of now we ain't hit the stage in a while for real. Shit, I love to hit the stage though.
Gotcha. Did you guys ever put like try shopping any demos to any labels or anything like that at any particular time? No.
Did we do that thing? Did we remember we tried like back in the day? I think you probably don't remember. We did. We shopped. I think we was trying to or we did. And but they offered something like an artist development thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I think back in the day. I don't know. I think that's when we was with Jeff and them. Yes, man. This has been a lot of shit, bro. Yeah.
Damn.
So how did you guys find your way to Jerry?
Through Smokes. Through Holy Smokes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Smokes plugged us in with that. That's just what we needed.
Exactly.
Thanks, bro.
Jerry's doing his thing. He's doing his thing for you.
Yeah, we got we had a couple interviews, right?
Yeah,
we got a couple lined up.
Nice.
I'm trying to get
What you say? You trying to get what?
No, I was saying I think they had something lined up for New York and Harlem or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we trying to see what that's gonna do.
Okay, like a show or?
No, it's an interview.
No, just an interview, just in person.
Oh, nice. Dope.
What do you guys consider your biggest break so far, or has it came yet?
No, I don't think it came yet. It ain't come yet. I think we still got more to do.
We still got more to do.
Yep. Wait till y'all hear this new shit though. Whoo.
The mask cover faces.
That, but we got another LP we working on. Yeah. Yep. This shit gonna be crazy. I'm telling you, yeah.
I'm sorry. I just want to know what's keeping you guys focused. Like you both. I mean, I know you said you took a break. You had, doing the father thing, and you had took a little break. But what's keeping you guys focused now, as far as keep going?
Make sure that I'm writing, or at least writing a couple lines down every day.
Yeah.
And I'm just listening. I'm listening to production. Just going over it.
I mean, what's keeping you motivated? I guess that's the better question.
Yeah, the inspiration. Right. Yeah. Shit, with me,
like
it's
everything.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
No, go ahead. You good? Go ahead, bro. You good?
Like the way that I get inspiration is not only just from music itself. I try to watch like a whole bunch of different movies, something I never watched before. A painting, just looking at a painting or something like that. Going somewhere, maybe go out of town for a few days. I get inspiration from almost everything, bro.
Yeah.
So that's what keeps me going. And it's like, we got so much music that's recorded that nobody heard.
Yep.
So, ways that we can get that joint out now.
Yeah. Shit, my inspiration, I just like me, I don't write so much. Like I don't write a lot. I only pick up the pen like when I get inspired, because I don't be wanting to force that shit. So I don't write like all the time. I need to write more, but it's like I write when I get that urge. But I produce too, so a lot of the times I be making beats for real.
Okay.
So like over the years, my passion been leaning more towards producing. So sometimes somebody might want to write a rhyme. I'll be like, fuck it, I want to make a beat. It's like beat to come. Sometimes I don't be wanting to think too much. You see what I'm saying? But when the rhymes come, they be on point. Like, so it just everyday conversation, dealing with people. Like Lee said, looking at fucking movies, going to the store, just day-to-day shit. Like, that's how I get inspired. And just knowing I got the passion for it, I just love music. It's something about just writing and fucking making beats. I could just sit and listen to beats all fucking day if I had to. For real. Like, it's just, I don't know, bro. It's crazy. Yep.
And he part of that inspiration for me, because he been producing more lately, so he always sending me shit.
Yep. So, I'll be like, bro, check this out. Check this out. Yep. I leave my leaf like the lab rat and shit. And I sent him through. But he be like, bro, I don't know about this one, but this one, I know bro want, he gonna give me the honest feedback for real. Yep.
That's good, man. You guys got each other to keep yourself sharp.
Yeah, keep each other sharp, exactly.
Yes, indeed.
Yep.
Indeed.
Hell yeah.
The new project is out right now, Mask Covered Faces. Take us back to the concept behind this project.
Ooh. Nice.
Man,
I gotta get one of those signed if you don't mind, man.
Yeah, y'all know we had another cover at first though, right? Tell them about the cover, Leaf.
Well,
it was hard though.
I did it myself, but I ain't know what came with that responsibility of really packaging it right.
Right,
so,
exactly.
Yeah, we had to go and get another artist to do it. C. Dyer Art.
Yeah, C. Dyer Art. Yeah. C. Dyer, ill. Yep.
Yeah, he ill with that shit. So for real, that's really came from Smokes, the cover and everything, because he was saying take it back to that MASK cartoon.
Right.
And
and the Mask Covered Faces shit. It was
that
like
shit was just
basically based off the pandemic, because everybody was running around with the fucking masks on. You had people with ski masks and shit on. the hospital mask, any type of mask. So we just were like, yo, that'd be the perfect name. We're gonna call this shit Mask Covered Faces.
Covered Faces, yeah.
Yeah. So that's
more relatable now.
Exactly.
That's more relatable now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Speaking of that COVID, if we can jump back, we'll jump back to this project. But 2020, how did that COVID affect you guys individually?
That shit hurt everybody. That's what started the spark.
But that's what started that inspiration, though.
Yep.
That shit had me inspired.
In the house all day.
Every day.
Facts. Creating, bro. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I sharpened the sword a lot during it. When if COVID first hit, that's when I was getting better, bro. Just hitting the beats right in this. Yeah, that's where a lot of that material was coming from. You right, bro.
Yeah.
When that COVID first hit. Yep.
In an ill way, no pun intended, do you guys consider COVID a blessing in disguise?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's fucked up though to send people lost their lives. Rest in peace to those, to them. It's like a gift and a curse. Honestly.
Yep.
Right. So the creative process you described, what was the how did you guys get together? I mean, was it mostly sending you guys beats, or was you together working in the studio together? How was that recording process for this?
The recording process, Smokes was with us every time we recorded.
Mm-hmm.
But he would send us the beats. A few of those beats came before the pandemic, like 2019, when our brother Kid, right before he passed away.
Yep.
Rest in peace. A few of those beats that he let us hear the first night we met him winded up on the project. So
what was that? That lamb liver was old as fuck.
Lamb liver.
Yeah.
And
what else?
Matter of fact, I don't think any.
I think it was just lamb liver. Remember?
Yeah, it was just lamb liver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we had wrote some different shit to that. Remember? To that.
Yeah.
We wrote
totally
a whole
different
other song. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Where did you guys meet Smokes at?
We met him through our mutual friend.
Our brother Kid.
Yeah. He brought us together. Yeah, we used to go. Kid used to live, what was that, in like Upper Marlboro, Maryland? So we would travel all the way from Baltimore and go. Upper Marlboro is like closer to DC. So he would have like little recording sessions. It'd be like 10 motherfuckers out there. Everybody just hopping on tracks and creating, bro. And we happened to meet Smokes, and he played that music for us. We was like, woo. And ever since then, we've been on a mission. Yep.
Any features on the album we can look forward to?
Shit, what we got? We only got Jamil on the album. We got Jamil Honesty on there.
Yeah.
Yep. We basically smashed it all by ourselves. Yep.
Was that part of the plan, or was there other MCs you guys wanted to join, and just for whatever reason it didn't happen?
I would say
we ain't really talk about nobody else other than Jamil.
Yes, and that was and the Jamil track was just sitting to the side. Basically, that was just something we did. Remember, Leaf? But we just we ain't planning to use it on the album until like later on.
Right.
Oh, and we did the shit with Sean Lynx too, right? But that's for that's for the next project
album. But we ain't make the cut for that.
Right? Yeah, we ain't make the cut. We missed the time slot. Yeah. Yep.
Now was the bulk of the production done between both of you guys, or did you guys have somebody else stepping in for production?
Well, for Mask Covered Faces album, that's fully Smokes.
No, it was just Smokes.
Yep, that's Smokes all the way. Yep.
What about for the new one coming up?
We got a few from Smokes.
The new one, Collage.
We got one for from Sovereign.
Yep.
I mean, she's from
Sovereign.
St. Louis and shit. She produced for
West Side and them.
West Side, right?
And Rome Street too, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what about y'all production, man? Well, we're gonna get like a EP or something strictly with y'all production. And
his production is on the next project too. So I'm not producing no more. I'm not producing any more beats. I think I'm done. I think I'm gonna just focus on writing.
I told him honestly. No, he gonna jump back out there.
yeah. Next time we're gonna have him on, he was like, I'm not robbing no more. I'm doing.
But we got what we got, don't you, Leaf? You got the 2 solos too, don't you?
Yeah.
We got an LP, another group joint, and then we got 2 solos a piece that we gonna drop too.
Yeah.
And that's basically all Smokes, Jay Grizz, and me. Yep.
Yeah. And I only probably got out of those 2, I probably got one.
Yeah, one beat.
One beat.
Yep.
Yeah, you should recreate that Mortal Kombat joint you was talking about.
Oh man,
you should try and do that, man, and just like rhyme over it and put it out there. I mean, I know you probably can't get that cleared or something, but it'll be a nice little, you know what I mean, like underground.
Chop that shit up, right?
Oh yeah,
chop it up.
That shit would be dope. Yeah, so on the mask covered faces though, did you guys have? Because what do you have, about 12? Is it 12 cuts on this?
13.
I mean, besides the interludes, 13.
Yep.
Did you have more than that and just had to kind of chop it down to that?
No, we just picked them joints and just did it like that.
Okay.
Yeah, we just recorded them and we just make sure we sequence them right.
Yeah, so every fit the mold. How y'all feel about that? Do y'all do you prefer a person recording 30 songs and then pick the best couple joints?
I think
to me that's kind of, there's a lot of unnecessary work.
I wouldn't do that.
It depends on the direction of how you're creating the album. Right. What I mean is that, because that's kind of what I was trying to get to with this album, is that sometimes you guys might have had a concept for the album already.
Right.
So then I think it makes sense where you make songs specifically, you know what I mean, to fit the concept of the album.
Right.
I think sometimes people just, they just go in, they're making songs, and then they just try and gather. Right, but there's songs. But there's not necessarily like a concept to it. And what I mean is, like, see, like when I listen to Mask Covered Faces, and it takes me back to what you guys were saying before about people telling you guys that you sound like maybe from up north or something like that.
Exactly.
It does give me vibes of, like, I'll be honest with you, it even it's not bad though, but it reminded me even of early like KMD album. It reminded me somewhat of even like some Wu type of, you know what I mean? But because it's like a flow, you know what I mean? It's like a concept. You guys have the interludes, which, back they used to always have like skits and stuff like that.
Exactly.
So me personally, I like that. You know what I mean? Right. Like I'm a fan of that. I like that. So when I'm listening to it, it's something that I would, I can rock to.
Exactly.
I think to answer your question, I think it just depends. It seems like that's kind of what you guys did here, was that you had the idea and you specifically went to it.
We just sold it. We just sold it together.
Right.
It's like the De La Souls, right? Like the De La Souls, like they had, a song. It would go into like a little interlude.
Exactly.
And then that would lead up to the next song. I'm a fan. That to me is, I like that.
Thank you.
Because it shows creativity.
That, brother.
You know what I mean? It shows creativity, and that you're not just making a song and let's see what sticks.
It out.
Right.
Yep.
I'm also a fan of the fact that you guys cater to the physical copy people who still want, that physical in your hand. Tell the people where they can get those if they're still available.
They can get that from Razors Waves Records.bandcamp.com.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And what you guys just is CDs, or do you have like cassettes, vinyl?
It's just CDs. It's just CDs right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think they might do the cassettes though, right? Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I haven't heard that yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, we down to like the single digits now. I think we got like 8 left.
Dope. So what?
8 CDs left?
Yeah.
8 CDs left. Yeah. Out of 50.
Yeah, man. We gotta get on us, man.
Yeah, we gotta get them. Yeah, no, we gotta get on these guys. We gotta get a couple copies.
Yeah.
So what has the feedback and reaction been for this project so far?
Shit, it's been good.
I've been getting good feedback
from
a few people. It's like people said they feel the same way, like how y'all do, that it's a physical copy. It sounds great and it flows. So
it's put together right. It's put together right, bro.
Definitely.
We took
the
our
thing
time.
that makes it so good about that, like we definitely took like 2 years. The music was already recorded, but we were just trying to figure out if we wanted to add more, but we didn't go with that. We just Smokes had a few interludes that he placed in there, and we just went over the track listing and made sure that it flowed right, and that's it.
And we were trying to figure that artwork out too.
Yeah, the artwork was the main thing, though.
Wait, but you never said what was the first one though.
The first one. The first one was 3 faces on. It was 3 Greek faces, like 3 masks on there that Millz sent the picture to me, and I was using this cover art studio app to put something together. It was dope to me.
The faces was dope, but it's just like the graphics of the app. That's what it was.
Okay.
If you saw the faces, them shits was ill. Like each face had a different personality. Like
right.
Each person had a different facial expression. So it was dope. It just ain't work. So, but this shit turned out way better than that, though.
Way better.
I'm happy.
It turned out way better.
Yeah,
shout out to D and D Dyer Art. Once again, he killed that shit, man.
Yeah, he did.
Dope.
Yeah.
Very dope. So we got 2 more albums from the group, 2 solo albums apiece, I think. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. So any other avenues you guys are looking to explore outside of music? Clothing lines.
Definitely try to get some merch on.
Some merch,
Definitely trying to get some merch in.
Yeah, because we did the merch before a little bit, right?
Yeah, we did pretty good even with that. Yeah, we did pretty good.
We sold like.
We ain't even talk about Aqua Aries. We didn't even talk about that. That's another project that people could.
Yeah, we put that
on streaming, and you can get it from Bandcamp. AquaAries.bandcamp.com if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, go to bandcamp.com and look up Aqua Aries. You'll get it from there, or it's on streaming services.
Yeah, that's our first project we put out, like together on a major platforms.
Right.
And that was like what was that, last year or no? That was beginning of 22, right? I think so. I believe so. Beginning of 2022 or the end of 2021, one of them.
Yeah. So we released it a week before the Master Faces, like on all digital platforms.
Yeah,
that joint dope. Y'all should go check that out.
That's Leaf production on there too. I think we got
you.
Yeah, and me too. I got like 3 joints on there. Yeah,
okay.
That's when I was getting my feet wet. Yeah, the earlier shit. Yeah.
We got Jay Grizz on production as well, so he's gonna be on the next project too.
Yeah, Jay Grizz dope. Yeah.
Do me a quick. Let's start with Leaf. If you can, give me on the producer side one of your favorite producers, and on the MC side one of your favorite MCs.
Okay. I like the underdogs, the people that don't get the recognition they deserve.
Okay.
One of my favorite producers are Manny Fresh.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Daz Dillinger. Mike Will made it. I really fuck with his shit.
Okay.
Mike Will.
True Master. And my favorite producer of all time is The Alchemist.
Alchemist. Okay.
Yo,
Yeah.
You check out his new track with Hit Boy.
I just was gonna say,
yeah,
I just saw that. I just saw
that. With that. That's hard.
I like that.
Alchemist was rhyming too, bro.
Yeah.
I like that shit.
Yo.
That shit.
That was a nice concept. I just happened to catch it. I like how
that
they flipped rhyming over each other's beat.
That was good for the
I
culture.
Enjoyed
right
that
there.
a lot.
Yeah,
I enjoyed that a lot.
That was dope.
Yeah.
And MCs.
Oh, the MCs.
Yeah, just a couple of your favorite.
All right. Well, Nas, Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna throw G Millz in there.
Yes, sir. Likewise, brother. You know you my favorite.
Raekwon.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say the Jizza.
Jizza nasty, bro.
What about you?
Me. I'm gonna say Cool G Rap.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Nas, of course. Jay-Z. I'm gonna throw Ray in there. Ghostface. Shit, Conway. Benny. I fuck with Benny too.
Okay.
Who else? Rock Marcy. I love Rock Marcy.
I should have put him in there.
Yeah, Rock Marcy. I'ma just rock. It's so many. Rock Marcy.
Cool.
Let me see who else.
What about producers?
Producers, yeah. What about producers?
Producers. Alchemist, of course. Gotta throw RZA in there. Who else? True Master. Fourth Disciple. I throw Hit Boy in there too. Hit Boy is dope.
I love Hit Boy's production, bro.
Yeah, I love the fact that you guys mentioned like True Master and Fourth Disciple. I mean, you said RZA, but not too much. You know, they don't come up. They don't come up too often. And I think they get overshadowed by RZA. You know what I mean?
Man. I was just thinking. I was just deciphering that shit. I was listening.
I think there's some tracks that are True Masters that people say is RZA's, but you know, I'm not starting nothing.
I can tell True Master when I hear him. True got a.
Yeah, he got that off kilter shit.
Yeah, his shit. You can tell Fourth too, because I can tell by his drums. But to me, Fourth kind of his style is real similar to RZA shit.
Yeah,
because it seemed like he fuck with the keyboards a lot. But True Master, I could tell he chopped them samples up crazy, bro.
Yeah. You gotta really be into it to know.
Like
and I don't think that it's done like purposely but I think it's just because of the way that they came out. The RZA was always doing a lot of production.
Exactly.
It's just people just automatically assume that it's the RZA,
but it's really them.
Yeah.
That's dope. I'm glad. I'm glad y'all said that.
I love them dudes.
Yeah, I love them, bro. Yeah.
So dope, man. Dope. You guys, y'all need to move to New York, man.
Yeah, man. Shit. Look, I was up in New York 2 summers ago. They said, man, you fit in up here, man. You need to come up here more often. Yeah. It's just New York. I gotta get used to it, man. Too much people.
Listen. If you ever come out to New York, head to like Long Island, maybe something like that. Where it's it's a little bit slower, still fast, but not so congested. Then that way you can just travel back and forth. Yeah,
right, exactly. I'll be like, God damn, bro. Yeah, it's like, whew.
I would definitely come up there a little bit more though.
Yeah, it's ill up there though. I fucks with it. It's cool, bro.
Well, listen, I know you guys say you might have that interview in Harlem or something like that.
Oh yeah.
I try to stay, see if I could catch, maybe if it works out or coordinates, maybe I can, catch you guys up there.
Oh hell yeah!
At least just to say what's up real quick or whatever.
Yeah, hell yeah,
that'd be cool, bro.
Yeah, definitely, bro.
I'll try. I'll follow you guys on Instagram and try to keep up with that.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yep, for sure.
Yes, indeed. We're gonna follow back too.
Yeah, I think I followed y'all too. Yep, I think I'm following y'all already. Hell yeah.
I gotta check.
Before we get out of here, any tour dates you guys got coming up, or anything you guys plan going up in 2023?
Yeah, man, we going on a world tour.
That's what's up.
Nah, I'm joking, man.
I'm my man.
You gotta put it out there in the universe. So,
yeah, for real.
You know what I mean?
Definitely. Yeah, for real.
Word.
Yeah, I think some shit'll pop off soon though. The summertime get ready to come. Yeah, shit gonna get crazy. Yep. Hell yeah.
Very dope. Well, we want to thank you guys for the opportunity and joining us tonight.
Y'all, brothers.
Big shout out to Jerry Graham for linking us.
Shout out Jerry. Salute.
Yeah, no doubt. Before we get out of here, can you guys shout out your social media and where everybody can keep up with you at?
Go ahead, Lee.
Mine is at Raw Leaf. That's RAWLEAF 217 on everything. Twitter, Instagram. Yeah, that's it.
You can follow me on Instagram at G_MILZ83. I don't know my Twitter. Just follow me on IG and then you might could get to me through there on the Twitter.
Dope.
I think it might be the same.
It might be the same though. Yeah. But I think the 83 might not be on that, but yeah.
If I could just put in my little 2 cents, man, like I'm one again, thanks to Jerry for plugging us up, and you know, I love finding and discovering new music. I mean, I know you guys have been doing this for a little while, but for me, it's new. And I like what I hear so far. So, you know, I just want to say, keep going, keep doing what y'all doing. And just, you know, like you guys said, you know, just get out there. You know what I mean? Get out there, rub some shoulders, network hard, man. Because I really want to see you guys make it to where you want to be. You know, and then you got I'm sure 2 fans here. And please reserve 2 CDs for us.
Oh yeah,
you said we can still get it from the Bandcamp.
Yeah,
right?
we matter of fact, I send you the links through the joint. I think can't we send them the links, bro, through IG? Yeah. I think the dude got them on his website too. Yeah. So
all right. So dope. Thank you very much, man.
And when those new projects come out, be sure to join us. We'll join you guys again and reach out so we can be sure to plug that and everything you guys got moving in the future.
Bet. Appreciate that. Looking forward to that.
Thank you, fellas. Thanks for having us.
No problem.
Salute.
It was a pleasure.
I'm about to follow you.